Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Jaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye. Nashtaprayeshu abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistagi. SriRadhaRasbihariTemple Parasya Vishnorishasya Mayinam Abhimohini Mayam Vedidumichamo Bhagavanto Bruvandunagha. SriRadhaRasbihariTemple Parasya Vishnorishasya Mayinam Abhimohini Mayam Vedidumichamo Bhagavanto Bruvandunagha. SriRadhaRasbihariTemple Parasya Vishnorishasya Mayinam Abhimohini Mayam Vedidumichamo Bhagavanto Bruvandunagha. SriRadhaRasbihariTemple Parasya Vishnorishasya Mayinam Abhimohini Mayam Vedidumichamo SriRadhaRasbihariTemple Parasya Vishnorishasya Mayinam Abhimohini Mayam Vedidumichamo Bhavanto Bhuvandunagha. SriRadhaRasbihariTemple Parasya Vishnorishasya Mayinam Abhimohini Mayam Vedidumichamo Bhavanto Bruvandunagha. Mataji. Parasya Vishnorishasya Mayinam Abhimohini Mayam Vedidumichamo Bhagavanto Bruvandunagha. SriRadhaRasbihariTemple The king said, Parasya of the Supreme, Vishnu, Ishasya, the Lord, Mayinam, for the possessors of great mystic power. Abhi, even. Mohinim, which is bewildering. Mayam, the illusory potency. Vedidum, to understand. Ichamaha, we desire. Bhagavantaha, my lords. Bhuvandu, please tell this. Naha, to us. Translation and purport by the disciples of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada ki. Kindly repeat the translation with me. King Nimi said, now we wish to learn about the illusory potency of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Vishnu, which bewilders even great mystics. My lords, please speak to us about this subject. Purport. According to Srila Sridhara Swami, in this chapter, various saintly sons of Rishabhadeva will speak about illusory energy Maya, the means for crossing beyond it, the characteristics of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and prescribed duties for human beings. The 48th verse of previous chapter stated, Vishnur Mayamidam Pashyan. A devotee of Krishna should see the entire universe to be the illusory potency of the world. Therefore, King Nimi is now pursuing this subject matter by requesting more detailed information from the saintly Yogindras. According to Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura, the demigods headed by Lord Brahma and the human beings of the earth are all driven by their particular desires for material sense gratification. Thus, they direct their senses towards research for material knowledge. The subtle celestial senses of the demigods and the gross senses of human beings are all busy in ascertaining the measurements of the material sense objects. To understand fully the actual nature of Maya, the illusory potency which causes the conditioned souls to become averse to Krishna consciousness and surrender to bewildering material manifestations, King Nimi is inquiring from another of the 9 Yogindras, Sri Antariksha. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalagaya Chakshurun Milidam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Mugangarodi Vachalam Bangum Langaya Degirim Yatkrupatamaham Mande Sri Gurum Dinataranam Paramananda Madhavam Krishna Chaitanya Ishwaram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Govindaya Namo Namaha Nabha Pankajanabhaya Nabha Pankajamaline Namaha Pankajanetraya Namaste Pankajangre. Hare Krishna. So we are in the session of Srimad Bhagavatam. We are hearing the question and answer by King Nemi is asking the question to liberated persons, the liberation from illusory energy. So we should be hearing from the liberated person, liberated from illusory energy. Those who are affected, they cannot speak about it. So here, the Narada Muni actually, he advised Vyasadeva to write Srimad Bhagavatam for the common people, conditioned souls, to come out of actually the conditioned life. That is, they're all affected by illusory energy, external energy of the Lord, that is Maya. So that was the point of actually advice. While advising Vyasadeva, he said to Vyasadeva, Narada Muni told to Vyasadeva, Etat atura chittana mataraspastechaya bhuhu. Bhavasindhu plavo haricharyanu varnanam. Directly is pointing out that actually. Etat atura chittana. All the conditioned soul in the material world, they are having atura chittam. Burning. Samsara dava burning heart. That is mainly due to the eternal association of the three modes of material nature, that is Maya. Maya is just like a policeman appointed by the government policeman, but here appointed by the Lord. So nobody should think actually, first of all, Prabhupada says, nobody should think that Krishna is also, he came to the material world, he is also affected by Maya. No. He is clearly telling in Bhagavad-gita, Devi Esha Gunamayi, Mama Maya Duratya. It is very difficult to cross over, give proper reply to my policeman. Go to police station, they will question you actually. For anything you go, they will question you. To make it clear that this person is clear. So that is the duty given to the policeman, duty given to the Maya. But he says, Mameve prabadyante Maya medam tarandide. If I tell Maya to keep away, you don't worry about it. That is clearly mentioned. It's said that actually it is Maya is actually the shadow of Krishna. Shadow, exactly same. There is no difference. But the potency is there. Potency of the Lord is there for all the energies. So potency is there. It is powerful. Krishna's potency, it is powerful. That is why it is Mama Maya Duratya. Cross over that. And nobody should think that Maya is playing on me. Kya karega? But Maya is playing on me. I cannot help myself. Maya is not doing anything. Policeman, if you walk properly on the road, no policeman come and stop you. Hey, why are you walking like this now? Unless until you make a mistake, then only it will come. So until that time, Maya will not do anything. But whatever the Lord said, the conditioned soul were created in this material world, okay, they will be violating the Vedic instructions, Vedic way of life. For them, you have to clear it up. You are the agency for it. So, this Maya actually, when we are born, the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is asking Namacharya Haridas Thakur, Haridam Chidamani, he is asking actually, Haridas, can you tell me how to deliver these common conditioned souls from this illusory energy? They are suffering actually. So he is crying in front of the Lord and he said, who am I? I am actually a Anu. You are Vibhu. You know everything. You are making me to tell me what I know about it. So it is actually the nature, a characteristic of the Lord. And now we are hearing from this Navayogindra, this arrangement of the Lord. Because when we hear from them, we will understand. So Krishna actually he told Bhagavad-gita to Arjuna, but in between he has to give a jerk for him. Hey, I am telling you, do this, do this, do this, get up, fight. Because from looking at his face, he is not understanding, he is not taking seriously. So when such people are telling, we take it seriously. So it is a mercy of the Lord. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted actually him to speak, Namaja Haridas Thakur to speak. So he is telling that, if you are ordering me, there is something behind it. Okay. So I am going to tell you actually. Then he is explaining actually the creation right from the who is Krishna, what he told, what are Krishna's energies, and how the creation took place. And nobody is born here with a clean chit. Nobody is born. Only the spiritual personalities may be. Other people are actually Bahu Kodi Janma, they took it and they earned so many karmas, came to this material world. This is Dukhalayam, Ashashwadam. This is a jail created by the Lord. Maya is the policeman to punish according to the culprit, what he did it. So as soon as somebody is born, he is put into that situation that all his activities from the childhood is from Sattva-guna, Rajo-guna and Tamo-guna. These are three weapons of Maya. Putting them into their activity. So that also it is not actually purposely done by the Lord. You opted for it, you came and you are undergoing. Because we want. You wanted like this. Just like, that story there, we are like that. A rat went to a saintly person. He prayed to him, saintly person. No, I am troubled. I am in difficulty. Please help me. What do you want? I want to become a cat because the cat is actually troubling me. So I want to become a cat. Tatastu. So he became a cat. After some time again that cat is coming to the saintly person, asking him, I am in trouble, still I am in trouble. What do you want now? Some dogs are attacking me. Actually, I am in trouble with the dogs. So what do you want? I want to become a dog. You opted for it. I want to become a dog. Tadastu. He became a dog. Fulfill. This is just like Lord, whatever you want, He is giving. And then afterwards, the dog is going to saintly person. Sir, I am in trouble. I am in trouble. I want your help. What do you want now? I want to become a fox. Fox is actually troubling me. Okay, tatastu. So then, after some time, the fox is going and telling the saintly person, Sir, I am in trouble. What do you want now? How many times I helped you? No, this is the last time. Okay, this is actually a tiger is troubling me. So you make me a tiger. So I'll be safe. Nobody will attack. He said, Tadastu. So he became a tiger. When he became a tiger, he is not going away. He is making a big sound. Oh, looking at silently person. What do you want now? Why you want? Oh, you know what I want? I want to eat you. Okay. I want to eat you, actually. I want to become God. Somebody is telling, no. You see, this time I want to become a God. So then he said, oh, you want to eat me? It's very good, actually. Okay. So, Puna Mushiga Bhava. You become rat again. So that is our situation. Every time when we took birth, we came to this material world. We are coming with a material desires. And we forgot everything, we forgot, only we are thinking about the desire. It is said that our birth is because of the leftover desire. That is why when the child is actually I think Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I think when his Namakarana take place, the child is left and they will keep actually money coins at one place and Bhagavad-gita another place. So where the child is going, if he is going to Bhagavad-gita means he is going to be a spiritual personality. He is hungering for it. Background is there. Money somebody is going, he is going to be a materialist person. That is a test. So like that, we came with a lot of desire, and Namacharya Haridas Thakur says, because of that, they have become conditions. They cannot come out of it. Mama Maya Duratiya. It is not the fault of the Lord or Namacharya Haridas Thakur or anybody. It is because of us. We are supposed to use our senses for the sense gratification, our sense gratification, or spiritual knowledge, gratification of the senses of Krishna. This option is there. Naturally, we actually take the sense gratification, our sense gratification. That is more attractive than the other one in the material world, because they are bereft of knowledge. According to goodness, passion and ignorance, everybody is actually by birth it is in ignorance, unless until they come into contact, because this age of Kali Yuga, this time now actually, ISKCON is actually then the top giving this knowledge. Giving this knowledge. When I went to South India this time, somebody came to, some local people came for the contribution, collection. Somebody says actually, we are doing this program, can you provide, food for them and something like that. So we are discussing. So then he asked, oh, you are from ISKCON? Yes. So are you constructing houses for the poor people? Are you giving money for the people who are suffering in the hospitals? We are doing all these things. Then I had to make them sit down and said actually what? Something which Prabhupada said actually, I am doing miracle. No, anybody can say that I will stop your Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi. Prabhupada said, yes, I can do that. That is a miracle I am doing. So we are not actually temporarily giving some money for somebody to give some food or give some money for the hospital. Maybe something is done, but that is not our goal, aim. Is actually which nobody is doing. This transcendental knowledge, Divya Jnana. Who are the people, why they are suffering, why they are going to the hospital, why they become bereft of a house. This knowledge is imparted, and actually, as it said, the means to achieve. So in the purport is mentioned fully the actual nature of Maya, the illusory potency which causes the conditioned soul to become averse to Krishna's Krishna consciousness, averse to Krishna consciousness. That is a present situation. Everybody is averse to Krishna consciousness. No, we don't want it. So many people are there around. Actually, our temple, you can see anybody. Anybody is talking about some Mangalarti or Sandhyarti or Prasadam distribution or anything like that. Nobody is talking. Everybody is busy actually in their sense gratification. Artha, Kama. Moksha is not there. That nobody is telling about moksha. So, to take them out of the averseness of Krishna consciousness and giving this knowledge, surrender to the bewildering material manifestation. That is we. Surrender to Krishna here some way. That will take you to the hell. Another birth, another birth, another birth, another suffering, another suffering, another suffering. This is a science. Please come. Take this. So, here this topic is given actually very important topics, very, very important topics. Actually, we are always burning everybody, each and everyone is affected by illusory potency of the Lord. Those who are averse to Krishna consciousness, they are not in fully Krishna consciousness. Ma me vaye prabhadyande. Sarva dharman padityaja mam ekam charanam vraja. This is underlined ekam. So that practically Mahaprabhu came. Krishna came as Mahaprabhu and he said actually to surrender to Krishna. Hare Krishna Mahamandra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is the Maha Mantra. This can only help you under all circumstances. There is no parallel thing. You do this, no. That knowledge actually, if you want to chant properly, become serious. We have to read Srimad Bhagavatam. We have to hear Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam. So many examples are given actually. We say that, oh, what to do is a great devotee, but he fell down. We always quote actually Vishwamitra Muni. He became a Brahmana. Kshatriya became a Brahmana. He did tapasya for 60,000 years. 60,000 years he became a Brahmana. He was so much proud actually. Finally, what happened? He could not save himself from Maya. When he met Shakuntala, danced in front of, and then, what happened? We know actually. Menaka and Shakuntala was born. Okay. So that is not only Vishwamitra Muni. There are so many Munis, so they are struggling actually. Because why? What happened? This Prabhu said that the Shastric injunctions, Vedic injunctions, Vedic instructions, Vedic knowledge imparted by the great personalities are not taken seriously, such as Sarva Dharman Parityaja Mamegam Charanam Braja. Nobody can. Even it is mentioned actually, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati said, the demigods headed by Lord Brahma and the human beings of the earth are all driven by their particular desire for material sense gratification. Everybody is looking for it. If you glorify, actually, somebody like Hiranyakashipu, he did tapasya for pleasing Brahma. He approved it. Okay, you can do it. There's no problem actually. Finally, when he asked something, he says, no, that is not in my department actually. I cannot do that. That means there is a limitation. But Krishna is not telling it, I cannot do this, I cannot do. You go to my assistant, you go to my this thing. No. Sarva dharman parityaja ma mekam charanam aham tam sarva bhabebhyo mokshayechami ma sujaga. When that formula is there, how to apply that formula is there, how we cannot apply it properly under the guidance of the great personalities who are liberated from the illusory energy. They will not give false things like that. And setting examples actually, like Namacharya Haridas Thakur, we always quote Namacharya Haridas Thakur, actually Maya went there in the form of a beautiful girl to attack him actually. But she failed, Maya failed. Because what happened, he was always chanting the holy name of Krishna offenselessly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. So once actually one person went to his friend's house, very rich person. His friend is a very rich person. So I have not seen him long time. He is very good friend of mine. I want to go there. So he went there. He rang the bell. Somebody opened the door. And he saw actually a big dog. Very big dog is barking at him. Bow, 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 bow. He's not allowing to go inside or talk to anybody. Such a sound he's making. Big sound. Okay. So then he thought actually you have to go inside. It's very difficult. But he called his name, his friend's name. Charan, 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 Charan. Then he heard from inside. His friend heard. He came out. And he saw his best friend has come. First he told actually the dog, hey Tommy, go inside. He said like, go inside. So he put the tail like this and gone, and he slept under the coat. He has not made any noise. So like that, the master is telling the dog will not eat it. Dog is not bothered. So Krishna is telling somebody, hey, don't attack my devotee. He is my devotee. He is telling the holy name of the Lord. Maya, even if he will folded hand, will say, "Sir, please go, please go ahead. I am your servant. Actually, I don't want attack." So that is actually the example which somebody has given. That even Prabhu said, when Mameve Prabadyande Maya Medam Tarantide. That is why it's not. Uh, then, like that, the Naranarayana Rishi, because what happened, Indira is actually very particular. Somebody is doing the tapasya, Lord Indra thinks that actually he is going to take my post. He is so much attached with that post. So then Narayana Rishi, actually they were doing tapasya in the Badri ashram. Still you can see Nara, Narayana, two hills are there. They are still doing tapasya. Just to show to the human being, the human form of life is meant for tapasya, to understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Then Apsara went there. Indira told Apsara, you go and attack them. They should not continue that. They want to take my position. So they went there, dance in front of Narayana Rishi. They are supreme lords. So they could not do anything actually. But he saw that the beautiful lady is chanting, dancing in front of me. Then he opened the eyes and actually he did it on the lap like this. Like this. Whenever he's banging on the lap, thousands of apsaras came out. Beautiful apsaras came out. Then he called apsaras, who told you to come here? Indra. Okay, give him. You only 4-5 have come, no? I am giving you thousands of apsaras. Give him back. Tell him that it's a gift for him. So, Supreme Lord or his devotees, they cannot be, attacked by the Maya. But actually, we have to implement. Even the Markandeya Rishi was doing the tapasya. He said that he was living for 6 manvantara. He was living continuously 6 manvantara. So he was doing tapasya in Badri ashram, and like this, the apsaras came and they failed. They tried there, but then they went back and told Indra, no, we cannot do anything with this person. Then the Lord was very much pleased with the tapasya, his meditation. He himself came, Narayana Rishi came in front of him and appeared in front of him. And while going, he is asked, you want any benediction from me? Actually, I am very much pleased with you, with your tapasya. Krishna will help. Krishna will not allow somebody to break his tapasya. Oh, I am here in Krishna consciousness for 4 years. It's happening now. Let me go out and see what is actually Maya or something. Okay. So then this Markandeya Rishi told, Lord, no, I don't want anything, but if you wish, so many people are talking about your Maya. Okay. I never experienced. So this is the opinion of the devotees. Devotees never. What is this? Why they are going after all these things? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu set an example. He took sannyas and he left. He never came back. Even if the mother wanted to see him or something like that, then he never came back. He was acting as sannyasi only. Whenever somebody is selling something, then Mahaprabhu used to say, see, look, I am a sannyasi, taken renounced order of life. I cannot do that. I will go away. If you insist me, I will go away from here. So he asked actually to show me. I want to see the Maya. Then the Lord asked him, are you sure you want to? Any devotee will say that I want to be in Maya for some time. Everybody is telling that, I want to come out of Maya actually. Please
Krishna, please don't put me in your illusory energy. Okay. I want to be in your Yoga Maya, not Mahamaya actually. Yoga Maya will help actually. You want to go back to Krishna, do something, Yoga Maya always will help. Hmm? So then Bhagavan said, so be it. Okay, tadhastu. You can leave. Then, then thinking always about the desire to see the Lord's illusory energy, the sage remained in the ashrama, meditating constantly upon the Lord's within fire, the sun, the moon, water. His meditation he was doing, thinking about, oh, I can see Maya actually. People are, I want to be proud actually, see, Maya did not attack me actually. I'm greater than that. Mm. So, sometime overwhelmed actually waves of love for the Lord, Markandeya forgot actually it is regular worship because of thinking that. When somebody is worshipping the Lord, doing constantly chanting, constantly doing the devotional service, then Maya will not, there is no gap actually. Maya cannot go. I cannot go there. You told me, no. Those who are chanting the holy name don't go. Hmm. So then, uh, Markandeya performing evening worship in the bank of Pushpabhadra, that name of the is there in there. The wind created a terrible sound and brought in his nose. Lord is showing actually what is Maya. See what exactly what happened. In its wake, fearsome clouds that were accompanied by lightning and roaring thunder, and they poured down on all sides torrents of rain as heavy as wagon wheels. Heavy rain, heavy wind, everything started coming actually, saying. Then the four great oceans appeared on all sides, swallowing up the surface of the earth with their wind-tossed waves. In these oceans were terrible sea monsters, fearful whirlpools, and ominous rumblings. The sage saw all the inhabitants of the universe, including himself, tormented within and without the harsh winds. He has gone along the wind. One who wanted to see Maya, actually is seeing. Harsh winds, the bolts of lightning and the great waves rising beyond the sky. As the whole earth flooded, he grew perplexed and fearful. Hmm. Even the Markandeya looked on, the rain pouring down from the clouds filled the ocean more and more until the great sea, its waters violently whipped into terrifying waves of hurricanes, covered up all the earth's islands, mountains, and continents. The water inundated the earth, outer space, heaven, and the celestial region. Indeed, the entire expanse of the universe was flooded in all directions, and out of its inhabitants only Markandeya remained. All are disappeared. Only he was there. Uh, So that is Maya. His matted hair scattered, the great sage wandered about alone in the water as if dumb and blind. So he started. He could not help. Tormented by hunger and thirst, attacked by monstrous makaras and timingalas, fish, and battered by the wind and waves, he moved aimlessly through the infinite darkness into which he had fallen. As he grew increasingly exhausted, he lost all sense of direction and could not tell the sky from the earth. At times he was engulfed by the great whirlpools. Sometimes he was beaten by the mighty waves. And at another times the aquatic monsters threatened to devour him and by attacked one another. Sometimes he felt lamentation, bewilderment, misery, happiness, or fear. And at the same time, he experienced such terrible illness and pain that he felt himself dying. So, Markandeya feeling, I am going to die. Actually, why I asked for this trouble actually? As about all these things. Countless millions of years passed as Markandeya wandered about in that Delhi, his mind bewildered by the illusory energy of the Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, like that, it went to millions of years past, Markandeya. I told him he was living for 6 Manvantara. So, millions of years past, he is saying actually the same thing. Pralaya, actually. Once, while wandering in the water, the Brahmana Markandeya discovered a small island. After millions of years, all the suffering, Bahuna Janmana Mande, Jnanavan Man Prabhate, Vasudeva Sarvamadi. We got this Krishna consciousness not this year, 2026 or 25, or in this Manvantara. No. We got Bahuna Janmana Mande after many years. Eshantu Antagatam Bhavam Jananam Punyakarmana. E Dunda Moganam Ta Bhajande Mam Dridavadaha. All Dridavadaha sitting here, chanting the holy name of Krishna, hearing about Krishna, associating with the devotees, serving the Lord in the form of deity or personally. So this is the gift. We got it after Bhavanam Janmana Mande. We should, such a valuable gift we got it, we should preserve it actually. So that is why then finally he saw Markandeya discovered a small island upon which stood a young banyan tree bearing blossoms and fruits. Upon branch of the northeast portion, exactly Bhagavatam is giving here, portion of the tree, he saw an infant boy lying within a leaf. The child's effulgence was swallowing up the darkness. Such a bright child actually. So immediately Markandeya Muni, by saying, who is that small boy? Bhagavan himself. So he started Mahabharagada Syamam Srimavadana Pankajam Kambugdivam Mahodaskam Sunasam Sundabruvam. He is watching him. Swasaijalagabhadam Kambusri Karnadadimam Vidrumadda Mandhara Bhasheshat Chonayita Sita Smidam Padmagarbharuna Pangam Kriya Savaloganam Swasajadvali Samigna Nimnanabhidalodaram Charvangulibhyam Banibhyam Unya Charanambujam Mukhe Nithaya Viprendro Jayandam Mikshaya Vismidaha. The form of the Lord, infant dark blue complexion, was the color of flawless emerald. His lotus face shone with a wealth of beauty, and his throat bore marks like the lines on a conch shell. He had a broad chest, a finely shaped nose, beautiful eyebrows, and lovely ears that resembled pomegranate flowers, and that had inner folds like the conch shell spirals. The corners of his eyes were reddish like the whorl of the lotus, and the effulgence of his coral-like lips slightly reddened the nectarian enchanting smile on his face. As he breathed, his splendid hair trembled and his deep navel became distorted by the moving folds of the skin on his abdomen, which resembled a banyan leaf. The exalted Brahmana watched with amazement as the infant took hold of one of his lotus feet with his graceful fingers, placed a toe within the mouth, and began to suck. So this is a form of the Lord, beautiful form of the Lord. He got darshan, the Lord. Tad darshanabhida parisramo muda protpullahrit padma vilojanambujaga prakarshta romadbuddha bhava sangida
Prishtamburastam Prasarabalagam. As Markandeya beheld the child, all his weariness vanished. He struggled for so many years by seeing the Maya. He was about to die. Everything is finished within a second when he got the darshan of the Lord. Indeed, so great was his pleasure that the lotus of his heart, along with his lotus eyes, fully blossomed, and the hairs on his body stood on end. Confused as to the identity of the wonderful infant, the sage approached him. Just then the child inhaled, drawing Markandeya within his body. When he went near to that, it inhaled, he went inside. Just like Yashoda Mother could see the mouth of Krishna, even Yashoda Mother opening, the Krishna opening the mouth, everything she could see. So Markandeya went inside the body just like a mosquito. Small child, Markandeya, she big one, but a mosquito, he went inside. There the sage found the entire universe arrayed as it had been before its dissolution. Seeing this, Markandeya was most astonished and perplexed. Oh, Krishna, unnecessarily I asked for it. I doubted. Is it so difficult? Is it so great? You are so great. Yeah, he understood actually. Hmm. The sage saw the entire universe, the sky, heavens, earth, the stars, mountains, oceans, great islands, and continents, the expanses in every direction, the saintly and demonic living beings, the forests, countries, rivers, cities, and mines, the agricultural villages and cow pastures, and occupational and spiritual activities of the various social divisions. He also saw the basic elements of creation along with all their byproducts, as well as time itself, which regulates the progression of the countless ages within the days of Brahma. In addition, he saw everything else created for use of material life. All this saw manifested before him as if it were real. Just like Arjuna wanted to see universal form of the Lord actually. I want to see Krishna. Your opulences you explained in the 10th chapter. I want to see personally. Okay, I will show you, but with these eyes you cannot see. Special eye. So Markandeya has already had that eye, so he could see, shown who he is actually. Try to understand this small child taken so inhaled inside and he seen. He saw Himalaya mountain, Pushpantara river, his own hermitage, where he originally was sitting, Markandeya, that also he saw within this child, where he had audience of the sages Naranarayana Rishi. Then the Markandeya beheld the entire universe. The infant inhaled, exhaled, expelling the sage from his body and casting him back into the ocean of disillusion. He came out of Maya. Now he is shown what is Maya. Now he says, you saw it now, now you go out. You are not affected actually. So like that, Markandeya Rishi, he came back to normal. He disappeared. After the Lord disappeared, the Brahmana, banyan tree, the great water, and the dissolution of the universe all vanished as well. As in the instant Markandeya found himself back in his own hermitage just like before. So Bhagavan personally shown actually what is Maya. So nobody should hanker for Maya. That is why the description is given in the Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam. Actually, what is Maya? Exactly what is Maya? Now we can understand whether we are in Maya or not in Maya. Devotees can decide. Okay, these feelings are not there. So we are also, the Mukunda Ashtakam, same thing. We are glorifying the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So you can repeat with me. करारविन्देन पदारविन्दम् मुखारविन्दे विनिवेशयन्तम् वडस्य पत्रस्य पुटे शयानम् बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि संहृत्य लोकान् वडपत्रमध्ये शयानमद्यन्तविहीनरूपम् सर्वेश्वरं सर्वहितावतारम् बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So the process of keeping away Maya, we are going to hear actually from the Navayogindras. We already heard so much previous canto, fourth canto. Pradhu Maharaj is also giving advices actually. Everybody is telling about how to keep away, how to keep away, how to keep away. Balam Mugundam Smarasa Smara. Keep Krishna in the lotus feet of Krishna in the heart. More we'll hear actually in detail from these great personalities. We should hear and relish it, practice it, then we will be successful in this life itself. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Okay. Raj Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaura Premanandi.